gentlemen, the final day.
It's time to laugh and play.
So have a happy day!
A busy, busy town. Lots of things to do and see.
It's so much fun to be!
A part of busy town. Everything is very exciting.
We're exploring!
On Busy World.
Let's go!
You can make a lot of friends
Good times never
when
end!
you're in busy town. Things like that you have to close.
Open up your eyes!
It's such a busy world in busy town. Every day there's something new.
And you're invited
Welcome to the final day, everybody.
Busy town. It's time to watch
Start it
the
now.
show.
Well, everyone, the time has come. The time has finally come. I never thought I would see this day ever again. But right now, everybody, welcome to the final day of my presidential milestone of being 35 and legal to be president. I am your host, AJ42K, one last time at 35. By the time this video gets posted, it will be just before my 36th birthday. 3 dozen roses years old. I never thought I could make it to 35, much less 30, much less 25, much less 21. I am going to be legal drinking age plus Taylor Swift's 15 song. Do the math, 21 plus 15. There you go. So tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be honest, guys, this wasn't easy to do. This was not easy to do, to enjoy, to handle, but it was a year to remember about a lot of things. Last year, when I turned 35, I survived a punch in the face. I survived 2 fights downtown. I survived a punch in the face at a different place, north and west of town. I survived two different surgeries on both of my feet, same surgery, both feet. I had to survive 1 full month twice to not drive because of those surgeries. I have been let down, screwed over, attacked, profiled, and let alone disgusted. People screwed me over. People have let me down. Friends have let me down. And most importantly, it doesn't just happen at one specific place or a type of category of company or what type of specific area of expertise. But that's not what I want to also talk about for the year from turning 35 on May 17th to the final day of today. I also, on the day of my birthday, from that day to now, I proved someone wrong. I solved the crime nobody gave a rat's behind about for 12 years. Found the woman who ruined my reputation all this time. Went on vacation to Des Moines for 2 nights and 3 days just to enjoy myself and have my sanity back. I have no debt. Don't owe anyone any debt anymore. That includes my own mother. That you're welcome, Mom. I have finally overcame so much to make it this far. I overcame adversity with running. I didn't only somehow proved a lot of my family members wrong, let alone other peers and whatever, former friends or whatever. I proved jobs of what they've done to me. I've proved what gyms have done to me, and I proved what Omaha is infested with majority-wise. Not everybody in Omaha is like this, but I finally proved myself right when nobody seemed to care. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best. I never said I was the best. I never said I was always right. But when I am right, I will show you and prove it to you. But the people just don't even care when they somehow are shown the facts, but then they have an opinionated version of it, and they somehow side with their little friend because it's their friend. Well, and regardless if it's law related or not, or regardless if it's friend related or whatever, it's favoritism or whatever, I have now succeeded every true colors of what Nebraska really is. Regardless of what they are, I have finally proved myself. One, I'm no longer going to be played with. They now know not to fuck with me. Number two, third party bullshit you people do, it ain't going to fly anymore. Number three, I may be really weak when I was in high school and junior high and back then, but I am not the same man you saw, whether you knew me from high school or junior high or not, or whether you knew me 10 or whatever how many years ago, whether high school related, college related, or whatever related, or even not even school related at all. Whether you know me from church, school, college, bars, running, baseball, karaoke, or anything else poker related, or anything else that's not dissimilar to all those, I want to proudly announce to you people who have let me down, I want to say thank you. You people may have screwed me over, but I am actually happy to say you screwed yourself over. I am no longer mad at you anymore. I know how you people are, and I know what you people are what you do, and I know how much of a typical person you people in this town are. And it's not just, I know it's not just everywhere. I know it's not only just this place, but with this, I know how you people really are, and I know what you've been saying behind my back. I know what you slandered behind my back, and I know what you've done to me all this time. I want to say thank you for doing that, because now you know you don't fuck with me anymore. I was a doormat well back in high school. I was laughed at, kicked at, made fun of, you name it, I was that. I was uninvited. I was disgusted. People screwed me over. People didn't want to include me because, they didn't give a fuck about people with disabilities. They think I was retarded or gay or whatever the fuck. I'm not. I may be disabled, but I'm definitely not gay, but that's off the point. But I'm going to tell you this to you people now. You have not changed. Some of you, very few of you have, and there's some of you that have not changed at all. And I can tell you 5 off the bat, but I'm not going to say their names now. As far as the woman who ruined my reputation, you just got your ass scolded on that day on January 6th of this year, and you deserved it. You were damn lucky I don't do a lot worse, because my mother taught me right. And it's not because you're a woman. It's because I reprimand a different way. I don't fight physically unless I absolutely have to, and normally be a man automatically. I don't fight. I'm not a chicken shit anymore like I was in high school. I'm not gullible or naive like anymore. But I am not afraid to fight. And when I mean by a fight, I mean diplomatically. Not physically, not with weapons, not letting it go like gay-ass Frozen, and not being a cocky piece of shit, having a third-party motherfucker tell you because you're too chicken to say it yourselves. I have learned a lot about you people in Nebraska, and to say Nebraska nice, you ain't all nice. You're nice at the time, but when I walk away, you walk off my bat. And as far as one classmate of mine, when my mother was present, you were also a sweet little angel. But when my mother's never present, you act like a trigger little bitch. And you're not the only one either. So, to my wonderful friends, new friends, alliances, witnesses, new friends I reunited, and people who I did reconciliation with, as not Catholic related, but as well as enjoying a different realm of that. And friends we reunited with in a different way. To all you of my friends, colleagues, and let alone acquaintances, let alone people who have saved me, and most importantly, Johnny included, just most recent one, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for knowing that I am a loyal motherfucker. After all, I am a Taurus. I'm extremely stubborn, which I can be for valid reasons, and I am suspicious for definite valid reasons. I have a nickname called Human Balto. I enforce rules and regulations like dice because I don't deal with favoritism. I celebrate the best way because when I do something good, I'm going to celebrate like selfie. Woohoo. I have a story like Yuri, and if you played Shadow Hearts Covenant, you'd understand. I prove people wrong like Rapidash and Bunyeta, if you get that joke from Pokemon. If you're Latino, you understand. I do have physical force like Star Fox. I somehow dress the best when I'm classy and presentable when dressed up like Robert Palmer, head to toe. I also wanted to tell you I'm educated like Dorothy Ann from Magic School Bus. according to my research, more like according to the research, as well as I'm kind, sweet, and cute like Gina from Midnight Club 2, and most importantly, of course, everyone knows this by now, I blush and I can be horny like Serena. Not right now, I just want to give you a joke on that. If you watched that version of Pokemon, you'd understand. I didn't care about it at the time, but I know my cousins did, and I'm thinking, oh god. Off the point. So those 10 describe this wonderful man, Alex. Now, here comes Alex. But I want to tell you this. I'm not talking about the German song. But, guys, there's been a lot of changes in the last year from my birthday. The presidential milestone is ending tonight. At midnight, I won't be 35 anymore, but even though I wasn't born until 6:34 p.m., you get the picture. Well, everybody, this is my final goodbye saying this. I learned a lot about my state. I learned a lot about other people. I learned about myself, and if I had all this wiseness and understanding 20 years ago when I was still in high school as a sophomore, I would have been a different man I am today. For those who don't know, I could have been born in Panama City Beach, Panama City, Florida, where the U.S. Naval Air Station is, and I also could have been born in Annapolis, Maryland, where the Blue Angels are, Andrews. If you remember the show Ordinary Joe, which only lasted a season, unfortunately, which I love that show, it described me so much. What if I could have been born in Panama City? I could have had 3 kids, married, and could have been in jail because Panama City Beach, Florida is the drug capital of the United States. I don't know if it is now, but it was when I could have been born. When I was born on that day, 1988. What if I was born in Annapolis? I probably would have been so successful, would have had 2 kids of my own, wife. I probably would have been the richest man possible. And of course, what if I would have been born in Offutt Air Force Base in Bellevue? Well, do I have to explain that one? I guess it could have been Ordinary Joe. What about Ordinary Alex? Off the point. Well, guys, today is my final day being 35, and I want to proudly announce to everyone here on YouTube, Threads, Facebook, whatever, Instagram, a special thank you to all who followed me. YouTube, I got 100 plus subscribers, which I didn't even expect to get 50, let alone 100. I want to thank all my subscribers on YouTube. All 115 of them, and soon to be maybe another 115 times 10. Who knows? I'm not going to judge that. I'm not going to be cocky about it, but I'm lucky to get 100. For that, I already got an opening song, so I want to say to my 35 years of age, in less than 12 hours, I bid you farewell. Guys, I didn't think I was going to make it this far. But now, it's long over. I want to thank all the people that made me the man I should have been 20 years ago. I thank each and every one of you. To my age of 35, I won't be seeing you ever again tomorrow. I'm enjoying the last moments of my 35 years of age while I can. Thank you for giving me an age to remember for the rest of my life.